Hi everybody, it's Bell, and today I have something pretty cool and special to show you guys, which is three prototypes of Vexx, early prototypes on the PS2 version, that up until now I don't think really anybody has made any content on them or anything like that, so I don't know if how many people have been able to see these early prototypes, but we're going to go through all of them and I'm going to try and explore as much as I can about every one of the three prototypes. I don't know how long it'll take, and the later prototypes might have a lot of the game in it, so we might have to play through a good amount of the game to see everything, but let's just start with the earliest prototype, which was a prototype from November 2nd, 2002. uh, Now, the release date for Vexx was February 11th, 2003. Yeah. So this is it's quite a bit before the game came out, so let's start with the first one and get into it and see what it looks like. I have seen nothing except for the main menu. So, yeah, which is pretty interesting because there's a button down here that says free strategy guide, which is not in the original game. So I'm interested to click on this and see what it's all about. And if I remember, Vexx jumped down and like landed, and I don't think he does that in the modern version. I think when you spawn into the main menu, he's just standing there. He doesn't actually drop down. So let's check out what this free strategy guide is all about. What is this?
Strategy guides? Free. Retail discounts? Free. First look game previews? Free. Want to get in on the action? It's all free. All you have to do is go to acclaim.com and register. We call it the Competitive Edge Program. And if you're a member, it means you've got elite gamer status and the chance to win tons of great prizes. Register at acclaim.com today and get a gamer's paradise of free stuff. You even get a free strategy guide to this very game.
Okay.
Join now. Win big. Go to acclaim.com.
So basically just an advertisement. 2002, November 2nd, 2002, that's when that advertisement was made, so it looks like we're kind of stuck in a loading screen. I know that the PS2 version of the game can have really long loading screens, so we might run into a problem here. I think we actually got stuck. Let me see if I can fix it. Alright. Okay, I just rebooted. I was hoping that would be something cooler than just an advertisement. Something like an actual, like, I don't know, maybe they put the manual inside the game or something like that. That'd be pretty cool, but all right. Extras, I'm assuming. Oh, wait. Looks like there's a lot more in here than... I think the original game only has the Legends of Wrestling 2 in here. I think this one has got a lot of some other games. Interesting. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to get into the game. And hopefully we don't crash again here, which we might. I think we're going to crash again. I'm just going to restart it really quick. Yeah, there's no audio in the very beginning, I've noticed. And obviously, when we get to this menu here, there's some weird echoing going on. But, really, prototypes to be expected. Let's just check out the options really quick. Let's look at everything that we can. These look like the default options.
You'll find
Wait, the music is all the way down. We want to turn that up. I want to hear it. I want to hear the music that they have implemented in the game. This is Tempest Peak music. Let's keep it right there for now. Okay. Looks like they don't have any main menu music. I think the default Vexx. I'm not sure if the retail Vexx has main menu. I think it does, but all right. Now let's get into a new game. Yeah, there's some weird ringing noises in the background sometimes. Let's just jump into a new game and see what this prototype has to offer.
Ours was a sin of pride. Blinded by our ambition, we opened a door better left closed and loosed hell upon a startup. Though 700 years have passed, to my lasting sorrow, the terror continues. It began anew when the Shadow Wraith descended on the peaceful village of Overwood. Dark Yabu and his shadow minions drove the defenseless villagers before them, save the aging guardian of Overwood, Vargas, and his grandson, Vexx. Defiant, but outnumbered, Vargas and Vexx could not stand against Yabu's dark power, and were bound in chains with the others. They were forced to toil in the labyrinth of tunnels surrounding their village. Slaves. Beaten by word and whip, Vexx endured until his rage became unbearable. He lashed out, attacking his oppressors, but was stopped by the very shadows that answered Yabu's call. Vexx would have died then, were it not for the sacrifice of his grandfather. Enraged, Yabu turned his powers on Vargas and showed no mercy. After nightfall, vowing revenge, Vexx escaped the caves and made his way into the heart of Yabu's windship, intent upon destroying the Wraith. Fate, however, would grant him not revenge, but fortune, the legendary Astani war talent. Unable to destroy the powerful artifact, Yabu had hidden them away for years, fearful that they might fall into enemy hands. Vexx screamed as the talons bound themselves to him forever, and his fate to that of all Astani.
I really like that actually. I mean, the original. I think the retail version of that cutscene is got a lot more going on. I think it's got music and the sound quality is a lot better. I am sensing that we may be running into a crash of some sort. I mean, it's possible that the PS2 emulator might not be capable of actually running this for some reason or other, which would mean I'd have to use a real PS2 with a capture card and burn a disc with these files. And I do have that, but hopefully I don't need to do that. We can try skipping the cutscene. Maybe it'll make the loading easier. Doesn't look like there's any errors, so. And this is why we don't speedrun on the PS2 version. It looks pretty stuck to me. I'm gonna try to skip the cutscene and see if I can skip the cutscene and if that'll help the loading. It'd be a shame if we couldn't see it, see what they have in this prototype. I think if it doesn't work, I'll probably burn it to a disk and see if I can get it to work on the PS2. Okay, what if I load... Don't crash. Don't freeze up. Come on, you can do it. Go, go, go. Uh-oh. It's not working. I wonder why this is happening, because I've played the PS2 emulator with the retail version of Vexx before, and it doesn't have this problem, so maybe there was a bug of some sort, or maybe this version of the game was literally just not operational when they first tried to get it to work. Maybe it never actually got past these loading screens. Maybe there's nothing for it to load. Maybe there's like, that's it. You know, maybe it's just the cutscene and the main menu, and they literally didn't even have like the spawn point place for Vexx when you click on new game yet. There's one more thing that I want to try, which is I want to try and skip the cutscene and see if it'll load me in to a new game. I think it's very plausible that the game just... I mean, it probably had lots of assets, but it may not actually have a spawn point for Vexx placed into the game yet. Or maybe like the tutorial level wasn't created yet. Something along those lines where like the game's looking for what to load next, but it doesn't have any parameters, so it's just stuck in the loading screen. Let's try and skip the opening cutscene. New file. Alright, we're skipping the first cutscene. Let's see if it loads in. It does! Oh, it's kind of loud. Turn that down a little bit. I'm glad that it loaded in. Okay, Dobby is not voiced yet. There's no subtitles either. Wow. I can't wait to get in here and play. I'm so glad that it worked. No, Dobby can't see that well. So you're gonna have to do it. Very interesting. kind of interesting how they have his mouth movements and everything, but they don't have any dialogue yet. They took the time to animate the mouth, but no dialogue. Okay. We're getting the subtitles now. That makes sense. Okay, there's 3 dots in the by my health bar that are not familiar to me. I don't know if the glitch is still present or not. Wait, what was that? I'm gonna have to rebind some of the controls, because I'm not gonna be able to play very well if I don't have the controls rebound. So I'm gonna take a moment to rebind the controls. I'll probably just edit this out of the YouTube video, but for those of you that are watching, you'll have to just stay a moment and bear with me. All right, config. Controllers. Okay. So jump needs to be R1. Is that overwrite? Can we delete these? Let me just write on the notepad. Let's turn the notepad on. All right. So cross punch needs to be that. Circle and triangle don't matter. Left analog stick up, down, left, right. Hopefully this will work if I invert up and down. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. Left and right are not correct for some reason. Analog stick. Are they right now? So for some reason, the PS2 always has this problem where left and right they don't really bind correctly for some reason. See if I can get them to fix. Alright, let's try this. Okay, now it's working. Need to bind ground pound, which is L1. Alright. There we go. Now I'm in control. Alright. So the first thing I'm testing for is if the extended long jump glitch is still in the game. And I can't really tell. Wow. Interesting. I did that pretty easily. It looks like it was a fluke, though, which is what I expected. So the jump height is the same and everything. Is the camera still messed up? Yeah, it is still messed up. I'll work on it more once I get out of here. So, here's the first picture of the portrait here. It's been a long time since I've seen these in the PS2 version. But for the most part, I think the game looks pretty much the same. I cannot really control the camera very well. Let me see if I can bind triangle. Because triangle, I think, is how I can control the camera better. There we go. Okay, so the camera actually is not as fast. Like, pressing the camera button is not as fast. Okay, let's look at the... So this one's see-through, where the other ones are not. And that's got to be something to do with how this portal will take you in there. Now let's try and go inside, actually. Because there's no lava charm, if we look at it, into that. So what happens if I go through here? Okay. But there's no lava charm present. Oh! Okay, I guess there is a lava charm, it's just not, you just can't see it. I can't skip the text boxes. Looks like there's some weird collision in there. Alright, let's go outside and see what's going on out here. Oh, let me get rid of the notepad as well. The sound is definitely not up to par, that's for sure. The waterfalls are loud. This definitely feels different. Looks like Timberdale is pretty much the way that it is. I'm very interested to see what these 3 dots on the bottom are. Okay, that's very weird. Okay, so the camera right does not work. Let me try and see if I can fix that. We gotta move. So, right analog stick. Hopefully that will fix that. Okay. Now the camera works. Very badly though. I think I don't know what's happening. What the heck? That was so weird. Alright, so I forgot the button to swim in the PS2 version. I think it's this button. Looks like there's a trigger box there for that does something for some reason. Okay. Left, right, up, down. If the camera is calibrated very weirdly, it's so hard to control the camera. I'm just gonna try again. Milo Killer, nice to see you. So I'm not sure what the deal is here with the camera, but it's giving me a lot of trouble. Okay, that feels a little bit better. Yeah, that's definitely better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's kind of weird. There's some weird stuff going on in here, but I'm not going to bother with it. Okay, let's see if... Wait, what the... So one of the blue dots is gone now. Hmm. I don't think that the... Looks like the collision for these things is really bad. Hmm. Do we have uppercut? Yeah, we do. And flare kick. They drop 2 health when they die. I'm trying to get the super punch, like where you punch like a bunch of times in a row, but I don't think it's in the game. Camera's really bad. There's no music implemented. Oh, there is. Alright, so I got the super punch. It's in the game. Let's see if the other punches are in the game. Yeah. Pff, wow, they had all of the combat implemented pretty early. Journal entry number 1. Days appointed the guardian of a star. My father has trained for these for years. Of wisdom and strength, nature's pieces seek greater discoveries and understanding. Mother is so proud of him. Now our greatest scientists are preparing a marvelous travel system. I'm told it will open a giant hole in space so we can visit other worlds. Interesting. Let me see if... Let me bind the controls for the options menu. So that would be select. Okay, we do have an options menu. Whoops. Okay, and we do have the diary entries here too. Let me bind R1. I don't know what I should bind R1 to. So R1. I guess I'll just bind it to... No, I can't. We'll bind it to this button. Okay, that shows us our hearts. And, okay, the other levels are locked. Uh-oh. Whoa. There's a debug menu. Select level. Wow, that's interesting. I guess we might mess around with that debug menu at some point. The camera is like so hard to control. All right, so for the most part, I think we've uncovered a lot. Let's see if the sundial works. Okay, it does. Looks like they didn't put the prongs in yet. Let's check out the sundial level. There's no elevator in. Okay, so those blue dots are changing. I think it's when I pick up... Yeah, it fills up when I pick up these aliens. Like when they die, they're little blue dots. I think it fills up that meter there. The sound of the high jump is different as well. Yeah, I think it's getting brighter and filling up as I go along. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible for me to finish this level without doing rage jumping to get up there, so that's a shame. What happens if I die? Do I respawn inside here? Yeah, I think you're right about that. It's probably early rage meter. Let's see. I haven't bound start button yet, so let me do that. Where is the start button? Start. Alright, usually there's a warped hub button, but we don't have that. And I just soft locked myself in here. So, yeah, there's no way out. I guess I could just... Well, we're going to figure out what happens when we get a game over. Oh, we just go back to the main menu. Okay. I have a feeling we might be going back to the main menu a few times. Alright. I want to check the options menu again just to see if the sound... Yeah, the music volume is on, so if there is any music, we should be hearing it. Let me see if I can get us back in. I don't think that it's gonna work if I load this, but I'll try. Hopefully it does. Okay, it does, thank God. So it's pretty interesting they have the UI for the hearts, the jars, and the shards is different as well. Does this prototype have a date? Yeah, the date for this prototype is November 2nd, 2002. Yep. November 2nd, 2002. Let's put that in the notepad. Let's see. Actually, yeah, let's put it in the notepad. November 2nd, 2002. First prototype type November 2nd, 2002. Okay. And let's put that up. Alright, well, let's go and check out... I got the lava charm, so let's go and see how the lava suit works. Yeah, doing long jumps is different. Very weird. I think that might just be because of the PS2, but... I can barely get a single long jump out. They all turn into high jumps. Alright, so rage meter gets filled based on your kills. I think the game actually, it doesn't have the extended high jump glitch. I don't think you can do the extended high jump glitch. I don't think it has it. This prototype doesn't have the extended high jump glitch. Let me try and do a lot of juggling and see if that fills the meter faster. It is filling the meter up. Okay, the meter's full now. Okay, if I remember, for PS2, rage button was R2, I think. Let me make sure I have R2 bound. So... let's bind L2. Oh, no, I need L2 to be this. Okay. And R2, let's bind that. Alright, let's see what happens when I press the R2 button. Okay. I activated Rage. I wonder how that's going to work, because I deactivated it right away out of instinct. But it looks like... okay, so I did conserve it. Yeah. So the rage bar should work basically the same. Let's see if I can do a rage jump. I can. Okay, so that means extended high jumps are still in the game. Yeah, the rage bar works basically the same. It's just not as easy to see how much rage you have. It's just 3 little rage bar things. The goalie net is covered in moss or something. They switched the texture for the goalie net. in the final version of the game. Looks like Timberdale's pretty much complete. Doing long jumps, like, I'm having a lot of trouble getting long jumps to come out. Wait. So, Vexx actually does a front flip. So, regular jump. Oh, that's so cool. They should have kept that in the game. I mean, I'm sure there's a good reason why they took it out, but man, that's awesome. Watch. So, when you do a regular jump, it's just a regular jump. But if you do a claw jump, you do a flip. You do a flip. That is so cool. I would love for that to be in the retail version of the game. I was wondering why I was doing some weird stuff. Okay. What did I want to test next? I had something in mind that I wanted to test. I guess we could go check out Sumo. We gotta grab a heart and see. I saw IGN had a video about this. But I thought it was lost. Yep. Well, here it is. Okay. Climbing fences is very interesting. Alright. I think climbing fences is bugged. Because when you jump, it shoots you to the right. All the time. Then I'm going to have to climb this the slow way. Alright, let's check out Sumo. Vexx controls very interestingly. Looks like the sumo fight is pretty much complete. We also have a video of what looks like an earlier build that might actually be lost. Yeah. There was no tutorial for this one. The tutorial wasn't in the game. Let's see if he has his abilities. Usually he'll do the charge move now, yeah? Okay. What? Uh-oh. Oh, God. It's been a long time since I've actually had to fight this guy, like, fairly. Come on. Got him. How would you say he controls? Vexx controls... The camera and Vexx are very hard to control. Not like how they are in the original game. So, Vexx actually has momentum. I'll show you in a minute once I finish this, finish fighting this boss. Come on. No! And another thing is when he gets knocked down, when Vexx gets knocked down, you're supposed to be able to hit the jump button to get up quicker, but that is not in the game. And so when you get knocked down, you're just kind of like stunned. Come here, Sumo. Yeah, like right there, I was supposed to be able to jump to get up, but I can't, so that's too bad. I'm gonna wait until he does his charge move. This is how you're supposed to do it. And then I need to get over here. Got him. Okay, that's a bug. Where am I? Yes, it is like Super Mario 64. Yeah. So watch in the retail version of Vexx, when you press forward, you just like automatically are full speed. But in this, it works like SM64, where like you have to like kind of build up your momentum a little bit. It's not as pronounced as in SM64, but I can definitely tell there's like some momentum building. Whereas in the original Vexx, it's like as soon as you press it, you go straight into full speed. Besides that, all the controls are pretty much the same. The camera is kind of weird, but I think that's just because it's PS2 version. All right, let's see what happens when we grab a heart. But for the most part, it's pretty much the same. I think there's only like small little changes.
A long time ago,
Oh, wow.
drained all of the
They have him voiced here.
system. Couldn't resist feeding on its power. The hearts are still full of energy that can be used to power the... Go ahead and put the heart into the portal in front of you.
Wow, they actually had a good amount of the game finished. Looks like the texture is missing on that bottom plate.
Put enough hearts into the portal, you'll be able to open the rift to new locations. Get to it, lad. Every moment that passes brings that devil one step closer to reopening the door to the shadow world. Be careful. Shadow wraiths.
Yeah, I'll test for that. Let's see.
Trust no one along your journey.
Yeah, the lighting in the Rift Hub is... Wait, what? I got a game over. Uh-oh. Does it put me back into the menu? So... I'm assuming this is just like a test build and they didn't want anyone to get past getting more than one heart. That's why they have the game over. Because I'm assuming Dragon Reach is not done. But let's see here. I can load from game 2 and it says I have one heart already. So let's see what happens when I load from game 2. Because even if Dragon Reach is not done, I just want to load into it and have the game crash anyway. I want to see what Dragon Reach... Okay, I do have one heart, so that means I get to keep that heart. Hopefully I can load back into this level. Hopefully. Nice. Okay, let's test and let's see if we can find some similarities between Vexx and Super Mario 64 that are not in the retail version. So, the first similarity is Vexx has... well, in SM64 you have a triple jump, but Vexx just only has a double jump. And his double jump does a front flip. Just like the triple jump in SM64 does a front flip. And you can string them all together. So next is, let's try and figure out if we run into a wall. So in the retail you don't bonk, and it looks like here you don't really bonk either. Let's try long jumping into it though. Nope, it's got regular... Do you think Dragon Reach and Dagger Crag are still one level? If they are... That would be so awesome, but I'm not sure. They might be. I really don't want to do this soccer heart. Let's see if there's collision on this ball. There is. I'm not doing this stupid heart. I hate this heart. Well, actually, I'll just do it because I want to do every heart. So every heart that I can. So let's just do soccer. I'm so glad that we don't speedrun on PS2. Yeah, I'm excited to see Dragon Reach. We'll get there. Actually, we can check it out after I get this heart. Looks like there's some collision over here that's not in the retail version. They must have fixed up the nav mesh over here, because that tree has collision where it doesn't usually have collision. What the heck? Yeah, they must have fixed that nav mesh in the retail version. It looks like the spawn points for the puggles are all basically the same, though. Ow. So, oh, okay, yeah. I think Rage works about the same. Yeah, I think it does work the same. You think Dragon Reach and Dagger Crag? Okay. Let's see what happens when this ball goes in here. Oh, there's no cutscene. Man, that's nice. That'd make my life a lot easier if there was no cutscene in the retail version. Alright, let's see if we get a game over here. Okay, I'm guessing that this was made for like a test version, and like they just programmed it in to give you a game over after the first heart, and then like, okay, next person come up, you can try out the game. Because it's probably at a convention, maybe thought they thought that they would use it at a convention or something, and so when the game over happened, that would be like, okay, your turn is up. Let's just check Dragon Reach right now. What does Dragon Reach look like? I see the textures for the doors are different as well. They got more glowingness. All right, Dragon Reach. Looks like Dragon Reach is not complete. Yeah. Did it unload Timberdale? Yeah, it did. It looks like Dragon Reach is not accessible. IGN got their hands on it too, so this was definitely handed to press for preview. Yeah. Game just crashed. Yep. Let's get it back up. Yeah, I'm assuming that this was a preview version of some sort. Where is my... I think the PS2 emulator crashed. Uh-oh. Boot fast. And let's do this one. I'm assuming that's because I tried to load Dragon Reach, and Dragon Reach doesn't exist, and that's why it crashed. So I was hoping that we would see something, yeah, like some cut content maybe or something like that. But so far it looks like the coolest things are just like the UI, the rage being different, the rage meter being different. We should have 2 hearts here. That was a weird sound. Maybe the level loads from Rift don't work. It's possible, but I think like for example, like Timberdale, I have to load Timberdale in right now, so Timberdale loads in, but Dragon Reach doesn't. And I'm assuming that I know I can get up to 5, or I might be able to unlock actually up to Tempest Peak from just Timberdale, and I'm assuming that no matter how many hearts I get, none of the other levels will load. Lava Suit works, I think. I wonder if Lava Suit has anything different about it. Oh no. How am I supposed to get up if there's no collision here? Uh-oh. Do I have to jump up over here? Alright, let's see if we can get over there in time. Oh man, it's gonna be close. I don't think I'm gonna make it. No, I'm not. This hard is actually way harder. Do you have the debug as backup? There is a debug menu. I think this is how you get to it. I don't remember how I actually got the debug menu to come up. There it is. Select level. Does this just have Timberdale? That's what I'm checking out right now. I tried to load into Dragon Reach and it did not load, but there's a debug menu that has the level select. Interesting. What if I just load into like... Which one of these should I load? Minaret, Hall of Heroes, Minaret Portal, Act 1, Sundial. Oh, okay, so I'm guessing this is... What about Landspire? Oh, okay, let's try it. Well, World 4 maybe. Let's just load into Tower 1 and see what happens. This has happened before. Is this what the PS2 version usually looks like? Yeah, pretty much. Except for it doesn't have... It's not... Okay, there we go. Yeah, it looks like this. Yeah, basically. PS2 version looks like this. Except for... So what happens in Timberdale, for some reason, when you're underwater, maybe, you have this thing where that menu pops up. Wow, the game is chugging right now. This definitely looks different. Oh, I know what this is. Yeah, this is... Wow, the game is really chugging along right now. Where am I? This is definitely not optimized. Maybe if I uppercut? There we go. Is this what the PS2 version usually looks like? Yeah, the textures, yeah, but... Yeah, I think it was... It wasn't built differently, it was just... It lost a lot of its charm when they converted it from the Xbox version. PS2 Vexx is all I know. You should check out... Hey, Shakti, how you doing? Milo, you should check out my YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure there's a link in the description, but if not, you can just join the Discord and get the YouTube channel from there. My name is Blair Fun on YouTube. There's a video on how to set up Dolphin emulator if you have a decent computer. You will never go back to PS2 Vexx. It's like a whole new game on GameCube. It's so much better. It's awesome. The piano is closed. Yeah, I have to go and check that on my game because I remember the piano being open for my version of the PS2 game because I played on PS2. Planning on getting a GameCube copy for practice. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can play on game if you actually have a GameCube. I would play on Xbox if you have an Xbox, the original Xbox. That's supposed to be the best one for casual play. I thought that this is what it would be. Oh god. Okay. Screw that. I can't see anything. Let's try and use the debug menu to load somewhere. Wait, what if I go back? Hold on. What's the back button? Go to Landspire? Alright. Level select. Yeah, you're right. We should go to Landspire. That's the one that I wanted to check out. Wait, what the heck? Okay. Landspire. Dude, this is going to be sick. This is going to be so cool if it actually loads us into Landspire. Ah, what the... No, I wanted to see the Landspire, not the Rift Hub. Dang it. What the heck, dude? This is like the best chance for us to load into Landspire. Yeah, I know. This is how it looks in the PS2 version of the game. It might be a little brighter in the PS2 version, but if that did not load us into the Landspire, I don't think we're ever loading into Landspire. All right, let's check out. Okay, we were already in Sundial. I don't know what. Okay, front end begin. We'll try that later. I think it's gonna be buggy. These 3 towers are part of the thing. What's this? Exterior dry? Let's try the exterior dry. Was Landspire a cut area? Yeah, Landspire's... I'm pretty sure Landspire is the area that's in the beginning cutscene. It's like Vex's home village. That was, you know, how Vex's supposed to have like a... It was supposed to have like a really cool like hub area. Like the original Jack and Dexter has like the village for the hub. I'm pretty sure Landspire is like his home area with all the villages and people and stuff. It looks like the game is just like giving up. I think we are in a soft lock state at the moment. I'm gonna restart. I do want to check out the actual tower, see if it loads us into the tower in Timberdale. I'm guessing the water rings works. Okay, load game. All right. Okay, so if anybody would like to see anything, feel free to mention it in chat, because this is all of an explorative experience for all of us. I'm gonna go to the tower right now and check that out and see how that works. I have a full rage bar. Oh, Boost, in case you were wondering, you can still rage jump. If you're watching on YouTube and you think that's like a bug, or that bug is also an okay. All right, no floor collision in this area. Oh, all right. Although there's no death box on the floor. Okay, level select. I think there's another way to do it. If I load into tower and then load out, hopefully I can load out, hopefully. Looks like this area is pretty unfinished. They might not have any nav mesh on the floor. Like, they might not have done the nav mesh in this area yet. Okay. Okay. Now I just need to go through the hole right here. Hopefully it loads me through and I can stand on the ground. We might just get soft locked here. I think we're gonna get soft locked. I guess the tower isn't finished then. Rip. Looks like we can't get every heart then. Let's shut down and let's restart. Fast. You never know. I mean, this is only the first prototype out of 3, so there may be some cut content that we can still see in the next 2 prototypes, which would be cool. But I feel like this prototype had the most potential to show us early areas that got cut. Like having more than one world in one spot. It looks like I don't even think they have they might not even have a model for Dark Yabu. I don't think Dark Yabu, like his model wouldn't have to load in at all because level 1. In the extras, it is a bunch of trailers. I think the original game only has Legends of Wrestling 2, but this one has all like a bunch of different games. Aggressive inline trailer. Looks a lot like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. PS2. Oh, the PS2 version has these. Okay. Let's check out the Burnout trailer. I liked Burnout when I was a kid. Alright, looks good. And also, hopefully it loads us back into the main menu. Sometimes it has trouble loading back into the main menu. Actually, I think I remember it crashed last time. Is there a restart button? There is not. I'm gonna play that at the end of every Vexx stream. Wait, you're gonna play what? The trailers for inline skating or something? What's the strategy guide? It is it's an Acclaim advertisement. Basically, it's like it's basically just an advertisement, like a commercial advertisement for Acclaim Studios. It's just like, go to our website and you can get a strategy guide for any game, including this one. I'm not going to do it because it crashes the game. Anytime you load in the main menu, it crashes the game, except for when you first boot it up, so. Oh, if you do want to see what that everything from the main menu, you can check the YouTube video or the VOD, and you'll be able to see all that. Because I checked it out when I first started the stream. All right, let's see. What other hearts can we get that are pretty easy? Let's go top of the tree. That one should be accessible. Does this version have claw jump? Yes, it does, Boost, and it's different. It works differently. It's pretty cool. I'll show you. It's one of the only changes that I've noticed so far. So, regular jump. Ready? Claw jump. Check it out, dude. He does a flip. Isn't that cool? Ow. Wraiths are like cockroaches, nearly impossible to kill. That was actually pretty quick loading time. Holy crap. I love how Vexx is just like, yes, of course, another heart. How is the sundial? The sundial is pretty much the way that you would expect it to be, except for all of the elevators and moving platforms are not present. So it soft locks you if you go inside. You can check it out again in the VOD or the YouTube video if you want to see exactly what it's like, but that's basically what the sundial's like. It's the same thing, it just doesn't have any... Man, Vexx looks pretty sad. Okay, well, let's see. What other things can we do? Ow. I'm going to try and get the lava suit to work, but... it's kind of hard. Yeah, I can do jars. I'll do jars after this, but I just want to try and get this lava suit to work. You can't get up here. What about here? Right here? Okay. So if I get up here, can I get up over here now? What if I jump through there? What the heck? How did I get up the first time? Does Dagger Crag have a rift? I have a feeling it does. Let's check it out. See if we can... Whoa, wait. Did I just long jump? I just long jumped in Rock Suit. I just high jumped with Rock Suit. I just long jumped with Rock Suit again. I wonder if you could do this in the retail version. If you were good enough at it. I don't think you can. They probably just disabled it entirely because they probably figured out you could. But that's interesting. I'll check Dagger Crag. I'll check out, see if I can get into Dagger Crag. Dude, there's like an invisible wall there. There we go. Alright, 15 seconds. I think that's enough. Oh man, it's gonna be close. Nah, I'm not gonna make it. Let's go ahead and do jars. Yeah, there's a bug in the game. Does Dagger Crag have a rift? I have a feeling it does. It has been split already at the time of this build. The problem is I can't load into it unless I have a certain amount of hearts, and there's no way to get that many hearts. So if there's a way to get into it, I have to use the debug menu to teleport there. Alright. Now there's two more. Oh man, every time you go underwater. Okay. Got that one. Whoa. Should I check and see if the super jump is still in the game? I'm not very good at super jumping. So for those of you that don't know, there's a bug in Vexx where if you time your jump at the same moment that the trampoline goes off, you like double your trampoline height. And I'm just checking to see if that bug is still in the game. I'm just trying to press the jump button right when I jump. from what it looks like, I can't get it. I'm not very good at it, but from what it looks like, it's not in the game. I'm assuming that it's got to be still in the game. I'm not very good at it. All of the climbing is bugged. If you jump, you fly off to the right. So whenever you climb on, see, like when I jump, it'll shoot me like some weird. It'll just make me go way off. Don't know how they fixed that, but I'm glad they did. I only need one more jar, right? I think I have 5. Another thing that's interesting is in the PS2 version... Wait, oh, I just realized something. In the PS2 version, the Gremkins are not supposed to have flaming heads. They scrapped the flaming heads of the Gremkins. The retail PS2 version doesn't... The Gremkins don't have flaming heads. They just... So, I think they scrapped it for performance at some point. Another thing is you start with 3 lives, and I'm pretty sure in the retail version you start with 5. And they also, the jar is also in a different spot. They moved the jar because the jar is supposed to be right here. You're not supposed to have to jump to get it. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure you can just walk into it. All right, time to get another heart. It's too bad they don't have the music implemented. Dagger Crag is 26, right? I love Vex's intense face after he puts a heart in the portal. So the problem is I can't load into it because I don't have enough hearts. I will check the debug menu though. Let's see. Okay. What happens if I player states enable fly mode? Fly mode? I'm guessing you can't go into Dragon Reach. No, if you load into Dragon Reach, it crashes the game. It soft locks the game basically, and you get a black screen that never ends. I'm gonna go into Timberdale and see what this fly mode thing is. Can't remember how to get out of this menu though. Okay. Oh, we can go to Sky Islands. Let's go up to Sky Islands and check out fly mode. I forgot I'm not supposed to be able to, I can't jump when I'm climbing on things. No, it's not, it's still high boost. You can actually, like, I'll try and get a high jump. It's just getting extended high jumps in the PS2 is kind of it doesn't work as, see? You can get high enough jumps. It's just the controls are jank. It's probably already split since it wouldn't make sense for it to have a rift if you could access it in Dragon Reach. Perhaps. I mean, I would love to try and get into it, but if you know a way that I could do it, let me know. I'm sure it's possible to hack the hearts with Cheat Engine. Yeah. Yeah, I could try that. Yeah. It probably is possible to hack them with Cheat Engine. I have Cheat Engine, but that would mean I would have to do multiple scans, and that would take forever. I might do it in another video another time, but Looks like the heart is not here. Oh no, there it is. Okay. But that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to fly. Let's check out fly mode. They should have kept claw jump. Yeah, they should have. I agree. I think there's probably like I've noticed that when you use a claw jump and a high jump, it kind of does some weird stuff sometimes. Sometimes it can do some weird stuff, and that might be why they took it out. Like, I think it makes it so that you can't, like, I'm not sure what it is, but doing extended long jumps is very, very not very possible. Like, it's pretty much impossible, because I think it might be because of that animation. But every time I try and do an extended long jump, it just comes out as a high jump instead. And I think it might be because of that animation. But, like, if I try and do regular long jumps, it's not a problem. I don't know. I like the animation, though. I wouldn't be... I'd be alright if they wanted to keep it in the game. Whatever. Okay, let's try the fly mode player. Enable fly mode. What's the back button? There it is. It didn't do anything. Yes. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe it just doesn't work. What is player states? Does anybody know what player states is? Let's just turn it on and see what happens. Player states. Interesting. Debug. FPS detail. Warnings. Tester level. Ah. What happens if I switch it to 1? Oh, there's coordinates. That's interesting. Oops. What the heck? Warnings controller. Okay, that's nothing. That's not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I just soft locked. Cancel, hold down, triangle. Hold down for 3. Okay. There we go. Automated test. Level selection. Sequential, reverse, true random, non-repeating random. New level every 60 seconds? What the hell? I mean, what the heck? First, remove first. There's some interesting stuff going on over there. Fly mode probably levitates Vexx and allows you to move more freely, most likely. Yeah, that's possible. Oh no! Oh no. Time to reset. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be able to get 5 hearts, and that should be what I need to get into Neverglades, so we can see if Neverglades is, if Neverglades loads. That'd be interesting if it does. I could maybe, let's try and use the skip. I have a habit of jumping on these fences, and I need to not do that. Oh no, I can't, because I need rage to get up there. Oh, that was close. Can you triple? Oh, yeah, I'll try and triple. Just going off knowledge from Jack Debug, I know there are different games, but they could be similar. Yeah, they could be, yep. Yeah. I unfortunately am not a very well versed on debug modes on PS2. I'm gonna load into all the levels though and see if there's anything cool. We've loaded into a handful of them already. How many hearts do I have? 4? 5? Dude, that intense stare is so funny. Alright, how many hearts? Alright, looks like we have Neverglades unlocked. Load in. Okay, it doesn't work. Same thing as what happens with the Dragon Reach. And then when you try and load into this, the game crashes. Yeah, the PS2 version of the game is actually just really dark. It's really dark in general. The lighting is really different. Just rebooting. Let's reboot. Yeah, I'm guessing that even if we had, I mean, it's possible that the Dagger Crag could be loaded in, but I don't think that Dagger Crag, from my knowledge, like I think that Dagger Crag is likely not finished, because if Dagger Crag was close to being finished or finished in some way, then they would have probably had Dragon Reach as well finished. Okay. I think let's just try and load into those preset levels now. Level select. Let's just go through 1 through 12. Yep, 1 through 12. Starting with 1. Okay. So 1 is the main menu. Two was the Rift Hub. World 1 Sundial. That'll just load us into Sundial, but I'll just test it anyway just to see. I have Rage now. Maybe I can finish this heart. Ow. The PS2 version of this game is so unstable. Alright, let's try and do a triple here. I need to get the camera set up. I should do a casual playthrough on PS2. Yep. The Vexx controls differently. It's not, he doesn't have any different moves or anything like that, but The way that he controls is different. Okay, let's load into a new level. So level 3 sundial. Let's try number 4. Where does that load us to? Yeah, retail PS2 is definitely not as bad as this. This is ridiculously bad. It's functional on PS2. What does the Hall of Heroes look like? It's the same as the PS2 version, basically. I'll show you. Okay, camera's below the floor, but this is what it looks like on the PS2 version. But yeah, it looks different than the GameCube version. The water especially looks different. The lava charm doesn't exist. It doesn't show up in the picture, but if you go and jump where it would be, you still collect it. Alright. Minaret Portal. Yeah, it does look okay. This is the one that just completely breaks the game. Hall of Heroes. We were just in there. I'll load it anyway just to see. Yeah. So Minaret World 4. They have the tower! Let's do it! Oh man, this is what I wanted to find. This is where I wanted to go. This is where I was trying to go. Man, an early build of the tower. Oh, dude, look, the platforms are visible. They look different. They're not visible, but they look different. They're ice. Ow. Also, Vexx doesn't blink red when he gets hit. Nah, don't embarrass yourself. Oh my god, that does not happen in retail, okay? That doesn't happen in retail. That's my excuse. I keep on trying to do extended long jumps, and I just need to I need to not do that because it doesn't work. You can't do extended long jumps in this version. All right, just play like a casual. You're not speedrunning. That's actually pretty interesting. His animation for the high jump is different. It looks a little bit different. If you look at his head, he doesn't curl in as much as he usually does. It does not. I don't think it has ice physics. I can check it out though. Nah, it doesn't have ice physics. The pole is a different color. I bet you they changed that because players were just like, what the heck? How do I get up? They couldn't even see it. I don't have rage. I don't have enough rage. I was going to try and do a triple jump. I still haven't been able to test the triple jump. I'll test it. What if we can load into the secret tower? Is there a button over here? There is. The poles were meant to blend into the levels. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Really? All the poles in the final game are yellow. I guess that makes sense though. What's the easiest way to get into this? The casual way, right? Yeah, okay. No! The camera is so bad. Hold on, let me try and change the controls for this. I'm so sick of this camera. Okay, I think I understand what's going on here. Just bear with me for a second. Right stick is the one that I want. I want a second part of this game. I would love to have a second part. Yeah, that would be sweet too. Having Vexx and Smash would be so awesome. Camera's so bad. I think it's just the PS2 version, I think. Okay, I'll come back. I want to finish this level and I'll come back and go through there. Oh! Why, God? Trying to fill my rage bar. There we go. Now it's full. Alright, I'm gonna do it this time. Ow. There's usually an alien up here, right? Yeah, okay. Need some health. Yeah, like Vexx definitely feels more like Mario from like his movement is more momentum based, and they definitely changed the way that he controls. Like it takes a while to get to full speed, and like turning is like momentum based. Well, that's interesting. I kind of like that. Is that just the PS2 version, or is that... I like how that looks more than the other games. I think the retail version is probably a little bit more clear, though. This is not going to be easy on PS2. Okay. Here we go. There we go. I forgot how purple these are in the PS2 version. Oh, it's so much harder to play this game without being able to control the camera. We're almost there. This is one of the hardest parts in the game. Oh, we got it. Yeah. Rage Jump. I'm glad Rage Jump is still part of this game, even in the prototype version. Looks like they've got a complete tower. Oh, man. You guys hear that sound? That was an interesting sound. Cool. I'm glad that I had that level. Man, that intense stare is so funny. Alright, let's try another level. Tower 1, 2, and 3, I'm guessing are just going to be the water rings area. Each of the water rings areas. This area is so laggy. Yeah, this is the first water rings area. I'm guessing Tower 2 is going to be the second one. We might not be able to see anything, because whenever we're underwater we get this bug. That's going to make below unplayable. Trying to get to the surface. Okay. Alright. There we go. There we go. Yep. Looks the same as vanilla. I'm sorry, not vanilla. Retail. Just to make sure, even though this one is the entire level is underwater, so I just want to load in just to make sure to see if it's something different or not. But I'm guessing it's just going to be underwater the whole time. Looks like we're having trouble loading. Maybe this one wasn't finished. I think we soft locked. Yeah, I think this is a soft lock. There's still a few more levels that we can load. Okay, level select. World 4, Z2, exterior dry. This was supposed to be in World 4, so that means World 4 is Tempest Peak. I don't know why they were gonna put this in Tempest Peak, huh? That's weird. Maybe they had a different plan for World 4. Maybe they switched Tempest Peak into World 4 later on. I think we soft locked again. Yep. Check the select menu. Sure. Yeah, I checked that. I checked it out already. It looks a little different, but it's pretty much the same function. I will show you. There's one last level, which is the begin, and I think this will just spawn us where we already are. Okay. Let me spawn into Hall of Heroes. What's the one where I just... I can't remember which one is the one where I just go into regular game. This is gonna take forever. What was the one where I spawned outside? Was it like this one? Act 1? There we go. You can't skip any of the cutscenes. I think we pretty much covered every heart that we can get here. I mean, we could do shards, but I don't think we need to. All right. So the selected menu. Okay, go ahead and save. Wait, select menu is not working for some reason. Hold on. Let me make sure I have it bound. I do, but it's just not working. I think it doesn't work until after you pick up a heart or something. I had it working earlier. Let me pick up this notepad. Huh. That's really weird. Okay. I'm gonna take a break just for a second. I'll be back in like a minute or two. And uh, then I'm gonna boot up the next prototype. So we're gonna do second prototype. And if anybody wants to see anything else on this prototype, just let me know, and I'll do that before I boot up the next one. Where was the prototype folder? Yeah, there's 2 more prototypes. Second prototype, and the date for this one is different. Where did I keep the prototypes? There it is. Okay. Next one is January 20th, 2003. All right. Be right back. Okay. Oh, um, another thing that's kind of cool about this version, which I should have left it open when I was gone, but the main menu uh, that pops up is like different. The video that plays is different. Just wait a second and it should play. It's like a bunch of slideshow pictures, and it doesn't have any video footage. It's got a lot of interesting pictures though, because they're pictures of like that level. I don't recognize that level, and this doesn't look. That looks like he was in Tempest Peak. Like, that looks like a Tempest Peak level. Like, and Mummy is supposed to be in Dagger Crag, right? Yeah. I recognize some of them, but not all of them. There's some pretty cool concept art here. Incredible power-ups enable special abilities and access to new areas. Where is that? Oh, that's Tempest Peak. Wait, that's the like these pictures are so cool. Should take some still frames of some of them and see if we can figure out like where they are. Combo-based combat system. Poggers. See, that tower is in Dagger Crag, and it does not look like Dagger Crag to me. And that enemy is not in the game, the retail game. All right, let's go on to the next prototype. Whoops. All right. ISOs. Okay, January 20th. Oh, it's kind of odd. It looks like there's not an ISO in here. There's supposed to be an ISO file. Let me see here. There's an ISO file here. It's a bin file. I wonder if I run... Okay. Let me pop this up so you guys can see. I wonder what would happen if I run the bin file from the other folder, because this one is not an ISO, it's running a bin file, and the other one has a bin file, but it's weird looking. I mean, I just want to test something really quickly. Let's shut this one down. What if I, for this here, I'm looking at the like this bin file. There's two bin files here. Like, I was running the ISO file, but what happens if I run the bin file? Fails to open, cannot be loaded. Let's try the other bin file. Fails to open, cannot be loaded. Okay. At least we know that we're not missing out on anything then. But this one right here, 2003 January, this bin file works. All right, let's see what this one's got for us. It looks better already. Resolution is better. Yeah, I can already tell the resolution is way better. I have a feeling that most of the game is going to be in this one. We'll see though. What the heck? The main menu just got cut off. Yeah, this is what I remember. This is what it looks like on PS2. They got rid of the extras menu though. Let's jump into a new game. Yep, looks like retail to me. Okay. I didn't skip that. It just... Yeah, poor wrestling got left out. I didn't press any skip button. I think it just automatically... It just skipped it. Looks like we have the tutorial now. That's different. I thought it was supposed to be not red, but whatever. Yeah, that's all stuff that I remember from retail. I think the long jumping is fixed. Yeah, it's definitely fixed. The controls are way better. They really polished the controls, I can already tell. Yeah, they feel way better. Oh yeah, the controls are way better. I don't know what they did, but the coding is, I don't know. The Vexx already feels 100 times better. I wonder, they probably fixed the bug where you can't see. Oh, no, they did not fix the bug where you can't see underwater. You still can't see underwater. Alright, is there a debug menu? There's no debug menu that I can see. Thank God we can skip this dream thing. That's a problem with the emulator. Yeah, it's very possible that it could be an emulation problem.
Back among the living, I see. You're a stout runner.
The thing is,
When I found
I have a retail version of Vexx
so I brought you
that I can play on the PS2 emulator,
bars where the past
and
are in
the retail version of Vexx doesn't have that problem with the water though.
hands off.
Oh my gosh, the controls are so much better. The game feels 100 times better already. It feels a lot like retail. Okay. So the claw jumping is changed so it's not a double jump. Long jumps seem like they're pretty potent. They might actually be longer than they are supposed to be. Rage meter is fixed to the way it usually looks. The controls are backwards. The camera's way better. Let me just try and fix the controls on the camera really quick. I wonder if that will do anything. Yeah, the controls are like much better. The controls are frustrating me again. Right analog. Right stick. Sorry, I mess around with the controls a lot. The game looks and feels a lot like retail. All right, let's just get a heart really quick. Okay. I got the lava charm, we should be able to do the lava heart really quickly. They changed the texture of the lava plate. Yeah, the game feels like retail. It feels finished. Too bad there's no debug menu in this one. I would like to have a debug menu to teleport around.
A long time ago, the wraiths
This is a better Rift Hub, that's for sure. They fixed the shading on the Rift Hub. Right stick, right. Right stick, left. There we go. Finally. Now I got the camera the way I want it to be. Alright, well, I guess we'll just play through and see what we got. I mean, for the most part, it looks like it's pretty much the same. The camera in the PS2 version of Vexx is always so frustrating. They fixed the climbing and the walls. Right stick up. Right stick down. I think the controls, like the controls for Vexx are different than the retail. Like the first prototype controls were just really bad. They changed the color of the poles back to yellow. And they moved the jar position. Up. Right stick up, right stick down. Oops. Yeah. See how the Gremkins, they don't have flaming heads anymore? I think they cut that so that they could optimize the PS2 version. And there's supposed to be 3 Gremkins that spawn there. And they cut it down to 2. In the GameCube and Xbox versions, I'm pretty sure that there's 3 Gremkins there. Well, in GameCube, I know there's 3, but I don't know for Xbox. All right, let's check out Dragon Reach now. Let's load in and see what Dragon Reach is all about. So, Vexx released February 11th, 2003. February 11th of 2003. And this prototype is January 20th. So this is like a few days before, like not long. Like this is pretty close to the release date. The textures are a little bit different here. That might just be because it's PS2 though, but I think it might be just because of PS2. It's controlling really nicely. The prototype definitely had some... Oh, uh-oh. Thought I had some rage. I did not. We have 5 lives instead of 3. Usually we start with 3 in the old prototype. Alright, let's just do a heart that's really quick. Let's do this one over here. Man, the game feels great. Much better than the other prototype was. I wonder what the changes are that were between now and the release date, because maybe there were just a few bug fixes or something like that. Because the way that the game looks right now is, this is pretty much like retail. Controls seem responsive. Yeah, they're a lot better than the other build. The other build was a lot different than this. I got the wingsuit token, I think, right? Wait, there's no collision. I walked right through that alien. Wingsuit's working, looks like. So far, the only real change that I've noticed with this version is that it is missing the extras menu in the main menu. That's pretty much it. Let's stay in Dragon Reach for now. What's another fast heart? Jars. Let's just do the Jars heart now. Oh, we can do Rock Suit too. You can do extended long jumps in this version. Oops. This game definitely feels like retail. Nice, we got Neverglades opened up now. Let's check out this level, see if there's anything different about it. Looks pretty similar to retail. I mean, if anything, it's probably going to be like Citadel of Shadows that's not done. So it'll take me a long time to get all the way over there. But from what I can tell, this is pretty much a completed build. So let's just jump into the last prototype really quick and see what that one looks like. Man, I was really hoping I'd see some cut content. I was hoping. Alright, this one is February 6th. February 6th, 2003. Third prototype. The debug menu, I checked and there wasn't any debug menu for that one that I could find. I mean, I'll try it one more time. January 20th one, right? That was what it was. January 20th. Not sure like why there's no debug menu, but there might be a debug menu. I just don't know how to activate it. So before, if you hold down select, that would give you the debug menu, but it's not doing anything. Let me turn it on so you can see. Yeah. So I'm holding down select, but there's no debug menu popping up. That'd be so nice if there was a debug menu. I could explore a lot easily. All right, let's check out the next prototype then. February 6th, 2003, third prototype. Oh, interesting. I've never seen this logo before. That's cool. Maybe there's still something yet to be discovered, hopefully. I'm holding out on it. This is 5 days before the official release. This is a build from 5 days before the release, so I expect it to be pretty much done, but the extras menu is still not here. We get the opening cutscene. We've seen that though. I could check for a debug menu in this one. That'd be really nice if this one had debug menu. No debug menu. From what I can tell. The water actually has sound. I guess I don't think the water had sound before. To be honest, this one feels not as good. Like the other version felt better to me. This one just feels not as good. Like the middle version felt pretty crisp. It felt pretty close to the GameCube, but this I can feel the sluggishness of the PS2 slowing it down a little bit. Hi 747, good to see you again. You missed the really good part, the part where we were going over the first prototype. It was definitely the most interesting of the three. How's your day today? The frame rate is low. That's what it is. The frame rate is. I think I was getting 60 frames per second with the prototype 2. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Just testing the triple jump. Yep. Be interesting to see a side-by-side comparison of the second and the third prototype. I have to go back and watch beta stuff like this. Is so interesting. Yeah, the first prototype was by far the most interesting. It was pretty cool. The last two prototypes basically feel like retail to me. I just want to get to the Rift Hub to see if there's something interesting in the Rift Hub. Nah, looks pretty much the same as before. Alright, well, there was someone that wanted me to check out. I think most of the entrance, like, I'm going to go ahead and add, like, a timestamp for the conclusion here. In conclusion, the first prototype is by far the most interesting. It has, like, some cut content in it that's actually cool. The last two prototypes just feel like retail to me. And there's no debug menu in the last two prototypes. There's only a debug menu in the first one. So that's where basically you can teleport to anywhere in the first one, which is nice. I have a feeling that there's only Timberdale in that one. Because I tried to load into Dragon Reach and Dragon Reach didn't work. Neverglades didn't work. It might be possible to like hack in more hearts or like use cheat engine to add hearts so that you could test the other levels as well. But I have a feeling that Timberdale is really the only level that you're going to be able to load into, which is kind of a shame, but it's how it is. I might revisit it if some cool information comes to light. If someone mentions, oh, if you do this, you're able to find this certain area that you weren't able to get to before. But besides that, I think we pretty much uncovered most of what there is to uncover. The first prototype, definitely the best. I feel like the last two, just bug fixes on a basically retail game. Are the levels labeled but with the files missing? All the levels are here. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, I only have Timberdale. I think it doesn't show me the other ones because I don't have them unlocked, but I think what's happening with the levels is they are there. Like, they're in the Rift Hub. I'm just gonna load into the first prototype because it's the most interesting. Here we go. There's one guy I watch on YouTube named Stippo who goes over a lot of the beta history for Dead Rising. Whoops. I'm not sure what Dead Rising. What's Dead Rising? February. This is not accurate. It's 2002. November 2nd. So yeah, just jumping back into the first prototype. You can definitely see the differences here. Zombie game from Capcom. This definitely is an insight to the early version of the game. The other two are just basically retail, in my opinion. I mean, if you beat the whole game on that, those versions, Citadel of Shadows might be different. There might be some changes here and there. It'd be worth playing through them all the way and getting all the hearts, because there might be some levels that are... There might be one heart that's different, that's got some cut content in it, or maybe there's some missing hearts. But I'm suspecting that the changes won't be very much. I'm gonna load into the save that I had. So obviously right away you can tell the sound is very artifacty. It's not crisp. The Rift Hub has got missing textures and like poor lighting. Yeah, as you can see, I have all the way up to Neverglades unlocked, but if I try and load into one of the new levels, it will crash. So, another thing that's really cool about this version is it has a debug menu. And it'd be worth messing around a little bit more with the debug menu, because from what I've like found out, the debug menu is really got lots of interesting things, but it's kind of hard to figure out how to use them. If I turn on tester level, okay, that shows you the coordinates of where you are. You could tell like the lighting is different and everything too. All the enemies drop 2 health orbs instead of 1. Gotta get away from this waterfall, it's really loud. The camera controls are so different. Alright, the waterfall sound is not so bad over here. Like if you could get this enable fly mode to work. It just doesn't seem to want to work. Here's the menu, the start menu. Everything looks different. Is the rage meter on the bottom left? It's in the bottom left. It's the right next to my health. It's a different. It looks different. The UI looks different too. Like when I grab shards, you can see that the shards pop up on the left over there. Same with the jars too. The jars will pop up there as well as the hearts. They all pop up on the left over there. Hope you guys can hear me. I'm gonna turn this down. It's already at the lowest volume it can go. Ooh, there's a life. But let's do the triple jump test. The game lags out when I try to do the triple jump. I'm gonna try and see if I can get one. Whoops. Another thing is you can't do extended long jumps in this version. And Vexx is so slidey. Alright, triple jump time. See, the game just has some trouble loading. Alright, I think I'm going to call it quits here. It was a pretty good explorative journey. it definitely was less fruitful than I expected, than I wanted it or expected it to be. But the first prototype was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see the early. The coolest thing, honestly, that I've seen is the claw jump just doing a flip. Right here, like claw jumps make you flip. That's pretty cool. I like that. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next stream. I'm not sure when or what I'm gonna do for the next Vexx stream. Boost has world record for the files for a version this early would be encrypted. Is there any way to look into them? You can if you join the Vexx Discord, you can find the ISO file for this that I'm running right now. If you want to look into it yourself, it's on the Vexx Discord. And if you're on YouTube, that's in the description. And if you're watching live right now, that is in my bio on Twitch. The link to the Vexx Discord. But in terms of plans for the future, for me, Boost, I consider Boost more skilled than me at controlling Vexx and like doing things with Vexx, and he has more speed than I do, I think. But I think I have better strategy and consistency. So I'm not surprised that Boost is able to get the balls percent world record. But if anybody takes any percent, I'll probably try pretty hard to get any percent back. I'll let Boost hang on to balls percent for a little bit until I feel like really putting some time into it, because I did try and put some time into it, and it's actually pretty hard. Like beating Boost is actually really hard. So I'll definitely visit it at some point when I have some free time. But if somebody were to compete against 100%, that would be where I would have the most fun, I think. But that's the plans for the future. Not much else planned for now, so take care. Yep. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, join the Vexx Discord. See you around.